Snakewood and that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
Can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google, the only way. Mention me, I come out and play, that's on the gang. We're not the same, I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards, we all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies, facts over feelings. We ain't gon' start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gon' be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gon' be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Jeter. Gratitude is the attitude. Cause it sure is a blessing to be here in the black box and blow us a session. I know y'all seen the Come Smoke One With Us come on and then get skipped real fast. That's because out of nowhere, which has happened in the past before, I've been getting copyright claims associated with that song. I have no idea how and why. The first time it happened, I appealed them and I won. So they started popping up again. I've been appealing them. I haven't gotten a response on one of them yet. But just imagine, we use that song for the intro, right? So just imagine every day, I don't know how they system work. I'm only getting like 2 or 3 copyright notices a day. But they going through every episode of seemingly and giving me a notice. So I've been appealing them and appealing them and appealing them. Fingers crossed that we get it cleared. This YouTube situation be real tricky because it's so hard, if not impossible, to speak to a live person. I've yet to ever speak to a live person, man. I got to figure it out on my mama because that's like no way. That's one record I should have no issue with. Yeah, so we're going to get on into it. The word of the day, decimate, decimate. Decimate is the word of the day. I've heard this word quite often throughout my life. Never paid it much attention to even know or wonder or guess if I know what the definition means. I think I could use it. If I heard someone use it in context, I know what it meant. But decimate means to reduce drastically, especially in number, or to cause great destruction or harm to. Budget cuts have decimated public services throughout the state. Some might say that to a large degree, Will Smith decimated his public image. Wow, who could imagine? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? The way that, especially in our circles, the Oscars don't get much of a look. And the fact that it's Hollywood, and you celebrating acting in general, you would assume something so dramatic and out of the norm with it being a stunt. I couldn't imagine why people would have thought it was a stunt initially. However, no matter how accomplished either of the two actors involved are, just looking at that footage, it's quite obvious it wasn't no stunt. It's so many thoughts. I done seen so many people speak on it. I had a lot of original thoughts initially when I saw it. Hadn't get a chance to get around to going live until now. But I'm not going to even try to form a train of thought to try to make it seem like I'm going to go from point A to B, A to Z. We just going to chop it up, talk about it. I'm going to give some of my thoughts that just naturally come to my mind. I'm not no expert on Cuz life situation, his relationships. I do find it real Kanye West-ish. Arguably, I saw a list of the highest paid actors, and there was a handful of black actors on the list. I think it was the top 20, and I believe Will Smith was the top black actor. So making a comparison to what Kanye has been going through as a very accomplished, very rich, influential, powerful black male, and then over Punani now, Punani that has been both scenarios, both cases, Punani that has not only been passed around throughout some of your peers, but it's like both men suffer humiliation. We're going to get off Kanye, but I find a parallel because I don't know all the gossip about what happened with the entanglement, but I'm familiar with the word, just generally familiar with what took place, cuz. And even if that's something anybody would have ever done prior to the entanglement, like even that entanglement saga should have caused the nigga to refrain from that, bro. I really just saw what the world would consider a very powerful man be like puppet. He was played like a puppet. She like had a joystick. I think it got a lot more to do with the whole entanglement shit than it has to do with what actually took place that night. I say that for a number of reasons. Primarily because when Chris Rock said the joke, the nigga Will was busting up laughing, and then you can see that Jada had a different reaction, and I ain't seen no shot of Cuz noticing her, but the way he switched it up definitely caused me to think that he was trying to react to appease or prove something to her. My overall thought of that, I don't think she was really pleased with it, though. I think he made it worse. Comedians, cuz often do that type of get down, cuz I don't understand how somebody like Mr. Smith could go so far out his way. Just think about I've seen him speak on so many interviews and speak so intellectually and go to levels mentally, spiritually, metaphysically that the average person don't speak. So I know just from his level of insight that he shared and displayed to the world that he was really had to counter his front mind as he was walking that way, because he was pumped up over something other than that joke, because it was trying to prove something to her on the set. She did that. Me Set It Off did that. Oh, my mama. Then, like, my other thought switched to Chris Rock. You see this nigga coming at you, cuz. The nigga said, what he say? Richard, Mr. Wade, whatever he called him Serena, the daddy. I think that also had something to do with it. Really, the energy reminded me of when Serena was giving that interview, and the white man that was interviewing her had doubled down on a question about her confidence, and her daddy stepped in. And I can imagine, cuz studying for that role, it's like he never came out the role of Richard. That's what he called him. He was like, "Oh, Richard." He seen it coming. Like, it was almost like the glare that Will had on him had cuz froze. Because even if you are in a mind that you're not going to fight back, how you don't flinch, throw your hands up, back up, say, hey, or nothing, cuz. You let cuz get away with a cold one. You got kids. That's another thought I got. Another thought is this. You know, the Oscars is the least nigga event that they got in entertainment, bro. Got in one little fight. My mom's got said you move with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air. But I mean, this one right here, cuz it seemed like more like a meltdown, bro. Like, on that stage, for cuz to get up there and do that was just so tasteless. Reminds me of one of our words of the day of recent, uncouth. He showed very little. He showed no couth whatsoever. And for the example he set throughout the years, the image that he's carried for himself, I seen him slap one person at one other time. Somebody that kissed him like a fan. He slapped old boy. But he slapped Chris Rock hard as muff on my mama. I don't get it, cuz. I don't get it, cuz. I don't get it. And I know Chris Rock, when he was like, he was going to say something about the entanglement. That's what he was going to say. I could imagine Will Smith is extremely ashamed of himself. I don't think it's going to have the desired effect with Jada. It'll be real ironic to see them experience some more separation and turmoil post this event. But I think that would be more likely than it drawing them together. Then the boy Jaden was on social media talking about, yeah, that's how we do it. When they got compilations of him trying to avoid his daddy kissing him on the mouth and on the face for years. And this is how we do it. Will Smith been famous for what, 30 some years, 40 years. And this is the first time he's been caught out doing something of this nature, and it's this extreme, but this is how we do it. And you wear dresses and all that, little dude. You need to knock it off. Oh, my mama. But, yeah, I just find it crazy because I can't wait. We're going to go to the phone lines. I'm trying to get to this back to the segment format, so I ain't starting the phone lines early yet. But I can't wait to hear what some of y'all got to say. I don't know what Will was tripping on. It's like, I really think that was more of a personal thing with him trying to gain some type of something from his wife. Maybe even just think about the entanglement situation beyond the dude, the new young dude. Think about the way Pac name come up in a scenario with all the memes and the jokes in her relationship with Cuz. And his actions that night were Pac-ish. If you just had to think what you would think who would do something of that nature. He know better than that. I wonder how many other people he would have been comfortable doing that to. But you know what else that incident reminded me of? When 50 mobbed on Fat Joe's stage. When Fat Joe was delivering an award. It looked real similar to that, except how Will Smith approached Cuz direct. 50 came like at an angle from this way. So like when Cuz was looking this way, delivering his message, Cuz hit the stage and came across his peripheral. He didn't rush him like that, but the same way it was nobody between Chris Rock and Will Smith, and they had action to get at each other, touch each other. That's the same way it was when 50 got at Fat Joe. It was like nobody between them. And what we just saw happen last night had all the action happening. But I just think Will just really trying to connect with his best friend.
Yeah, nigga. Still double ballin' on these nigga though. Run around with that 40 by my lonely though, nigga. Ride around town with my best friend. And if a nigga got a problem with my best friend, you can see me in the streets with my best friend. I got that 40 on my lap, that's my best friend. Ride around town with that 40, nigga, by my lonely. Can't trust these niggas, cause most of these niggas acting phony. Talking about my type 1 nigga, he used to be the homie. Started at the sandbox, till he started acting funny. First I gave the trust until the nigga try to pop me. Caught him at the corner, had that nigga looking sloppy. Put numbers on the scoreboard, check the autopsies. Them hollow points to blow up, they got me bustin' like a Nazi. I swore to my soul that I'd never trust again. Got that 40 on my lap, that's my only real friend. I swore to my soul that I'd never trust again. Got that 40 on my lap, that's my only real friend. Ride around town with my best friend. And if a nigga got a problem with my best friend, you can see me in the streets with my best friend. I got that 40 on my lap, that's my best friend.
I wrote this verse to Ashante, blowing on some Mary Jane, feeling like Scarface, money over everything, married to the moolah, a millionaire mind frame, the grind and the shine, hurt they head like a migraine. Just me and you, fresh off the lot in a fresh Benz. It's kinda like we go together and we best friends. Ain't no bottom bitch like the one I got. The one she put that red dot on, the one gets shot. That's why I keep it close, in case I got a problem. Cause out here in these streets, ain't the place for squabbing. SPI loc, out here chasing guap. And if you try to play him close, that'll make him pop. Sleep with you, eat with you. It's like I'll be with you 25/8. They catch me with you. Yep, you know me, ES for death. With a big fat 40, that's my BFF.
Ride around town with my best friend. And if a nigga got a problem with my best friend, you can see me in the streets with my best friend. I got that 40 on my lap, that's my best friend.
Best friend available on all digital platforms. SPI the low, neighborhood Nina from the 9. My mama. Y'all gotta tap in. I believe it's May 14th. Don't quote me on the date, but I believe it's a tentative date. A lot of y'all can't wait. The homie go get in the ring with that dude that all the real niggas hate. Oh, my mama, the internet's biggest customer. Boss Code though, 100. Y'all got to tap in. Y'all be go wobble with cuz. They gonna do the little boxing thing. Oh, my mama.
Snakewood and that Puzzle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.